Far be it for me to talk to anybody about injuries and getting back on that field and handling adverse situations, as I was one that frankly couldn't ever stay healthy, especially in my short professional career. But if I have any advice for Matt Flynn, I think he's got to do all he can to get back on that field this week. I was thinking about it, and really with the release of Tarvaris Jackson, looking back on his run in Seattle, and even Pete Carroll told us this morning what a remarkable run it was last year for a stretch of 5 weeks where the guy went out there and gutted it out. Most quarterbacks would not. Most quarterbacks would have said, I got a torn pec, I'm out, find someone else to go in there and quarterback. T-Jack didn't do that. He practiced, if anything, 1 day a week, went out there and he gutted it out, and he earned the respect of that locker room and his teammates. And I'm willing to bet there are going to be some guys in that locker room that looked at what Tarvaris did a year ago, look at Matt Flynn this year and say, dude, now is the time. Now is the time that you've got to go out there, and as long as nothing is structurally wrong, and the MRI came back, it wasn't a tired arm. They had to go in via MRI and see if there was anything structurally wrong. There wasn't. They've got to get whatever muscle is out of place or expanded or swollen. They got to get that calmed down. And if I'm Matt Flynn, I'm doing everything in my power to get out there. And even if it means that I'm one-hopping some throws at practice, even if it means I can't practice, I make them yank me off the field. I don't think this is a time to be sitting out in icy, not with what Russell Wilson is doing, not with what T-Jack did a season ago for that locker room and for his teammates. Once again, far be it for me as a guy that could never stay healthy and hardly could even get through a practice in the NFL to judge somebody else. But looking now and looking from afar at Matt Flynn and what he's got to do now, and he's got to get back and push and compete and get back and earn, I think, some of the respect of that locker room. I think you got to do all you can to get on the field this week and play Thursday night.